Hey guys, it's Dr. Kre. I'm just checking in, doing my weekly check-in with you guys. We are doing our social distancing. I know some of you are feeling quite isolated, but I wanted to come on and encourage you. Like I said, I'm in Alabama and it's been crazy around here. When you get in, say hello to me. Let me know where you're watching from. And share. It's Dr. Kre. I am a board certified family medicine physician and I specialize in helping everyday people learn all the nuances about healthcare and what's going on in the world today. I help you live healthier, happier, whole lives. So I'm coming to check on you guys that have kids, right? So I'm not sure if y'all follow my regular page, but me and Zoe and my husband Jay have been at home for a couple of weeks. This is our second week being at home on social distancing. I've been seeing patients from home via telephone and via video, right? And so it's been interesting because we've started to have to do some home schooling with Zoe. And I'm not sure about you guys, but homeschooling is not a part of what I was trained to do. So I wanted to give you some tips as far as social distancing is concerned, okay? Social distance, if you have kids. Alright, so first I wanted to talk, before we talked about what to do with your kids, I want to know what are you guys telling your kids about the coronavirus. I know that a lot of kids are afraid, a lot of kids are nervous, a lot of kids just really don't know what's going on. So I want to know what you guys have been telling your kids. So, are you telling them what's really going on, or are you telling them to stay out of grown folks' business? So I want to know what you're telling them. But if I could, I wanted to help you to break this down for your kids. Okay, I want you to first of all listen to what they've heard about. Right, listen to what your kids have heard. If they're younger kids, my kid came home a couple of weeks ago and said, "Ooh, mommy, I heard all about coronavirus, and it's so bad, and it's killing people. It killed 16 people." And I was like, "Well, baby, it killed way more than 16 people." So we've been talking diligently about the need to continue to wash our hands, why we can't play with our friends right now, why even though we're at home in Alabama, it's spring break, that you cannot, that we actually cannot visit our friends. That's hard for kids, right, guys? So one, I want you to listen to what your kids have heard and then break it down to them. Differentiate what they're hearing that's facts and what they're hearing that's fiction. So the facts, reassure, like, yes, yep, it's a virus. Yes, it's scary. Yes, we need to isolate. But then myth bust. Oh, you know what? I'll get it if I'm in the house and I'm not doing anything. Whatever. Bust the myth. So make sure that your kids are getting good information. Remember, cdc.gov is a great place to go. And that may be, hey, Dr. Tahani, that may be too big for your kids. But you can also talk to them and educate them and also see what they've heard, because I'm sure they've heard all about it. Okay, next we're going to educate our children about germs. If they're school-age kids, they're learning about washing their hands. They're learning about washing their hands for 20 minutes. They're learning all these things, right? So make sure that you tell them that coronavirus is a germ that is really, really strong. It's an angry germ. It's a very mad germ. And we want to be able to try and stop this angry germ. And in order for us to do that, we have to stay home some. We got to wash our hands a lot. We have to, my baby say, dab on them when you cough. So you got to dab on them when you cough. Dab on them when you sneeze. And making sure that you're not touching your face. You're not doing any of those things. So educate your children about germs. They already heard about them. But talk about this germ and let them know how bad this germ is. Hey, Renika. Educate them that this too will pass. Reassure them, but also let them know that this is a very serious thing. Hey, Conita. Let them know that this is very serious and that we want to stop this in its tracks. Talk to them about flattening the curve. We're hearing all of that on social media. That means staying home, because people that are getting sick today, they were exposed 2 weeks ago, right? Up to 2 weeks ago. So if we stay at home, that allow people that were sick 2 weeks ago to go ahead on and be sick. But then if we were home 2 weeks ago, we should, prolong the time before anyone else is sick again. That's the hope. But as you can see, that's not happening here. We are just watching numbers rise, 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 rise. Thank y'all for joining. When you come in, let us know where you're watching from. So we're talking about kids and how to talk to your children about the coronavirus. The first thing we're going to do is have open-ended conversations. Ask your kids what they've heard about it. Ask your kids if they're able to text, and if they're big kids, do you know anyone that has it? Because there have been some children with cases, okay? So we have to remember this. And a lot of them may be scared. They may be afraid. They're concerned. Make sure to reassure your children as much as you can. Because often if your child is like mine, she's looking at my body language. She's looking at my energy. And she is like, okay, if you're happy, then I'm happy. But if you're cautious, then what are we cautious about? What are we scared about, mommy? So be mindful, guys, that we set the stage, okay, as parents. So we're going to educate them about germs, the need to continue to wash your hands, dab on that cough, dab on that. Hey, come on, dab on it. Go ahead, dab on it for us. Tell them what you know, Zoe. This is my Zoe. Dab on that cough. Go. Dab on that cough. Hey, dab on that sneeze. Hey. Yeah. So we got to learn. We got to learn. So teach your kids, make it fun. Show them something that way we're not so tight, so uptight about it. So we're like, if she's sneezing and she's sneezing everywhere, I'm like, oh my gosh, you do know that we're fighting the coronavirus, and that's scary. We don't want to give that to anyone, and we wouldn't want anyone to give it to us. So we need to start doing those things on our time. Hi, Latanya. So we're going to educate them about the germs. If you have to go outside, guys, have a process for when you're coming inside. So think about things as if you have a garage, you may want to put your hamper in the garage. Have a hamper that's in the garage, and have your house robe or your duster or your muumuu. Hey, Britt. So I want you to be able to disrobe, leave your shoes down there, because this can live on your shoes. This can live on your clothes. This can live on surfaces for a mighty long time, right, guys? So go ahead on and disrobe in the garage or in your washroom. Make your washroom. In our house, it's our washroom. We get right up the steps. We go into the washroom. We take off all of our clothes in the washroom, and we put our clothes immediately in the washer. Once we get out of our clothes, we immediately go to the shower. And this is something that everybody in your family can be doing, guys. Zoe is 6. And so she got home one day and she got out her shoes and she made it almost to her bathroom. And she said, oh, mommy, I forgot to take my clothes off. I forgot to leave my clothes in the washer. So I was like, good job. That means you're paying attention. You know the seriousness of this. Wash your clothes on hot. If you have a sanitation cycle, wash your clothes on that. So that way we can really try and leave the germs at the door as much as we can. If you get packages, open those packages as much as you can at your front door or near the trash can with gloves on. If you're going to have to go grocery shopping, remember, the virus can live on the bags. The virus can live on the canned goods. The virus can live on your stuff. So make sure you washing off with your Clorox wipe, or like me, I got Fabulosa wipes because they ain't had no Clorox wipes. Make sure you wiping your stuff down before it gets into your counter. We don't want to go out and run out for a run, get unrobed and all of this kind of stuff, and then still get sick because we did not take the extra effort or the extra time to come in and clean off whatever you're bringing into your house. All right. And then thirdly, teach your kids about social distancing. We have been walking in our neighborhood. We've been spending so much time with each other as a family. It's been actually an awesome experience because I'm a business owner, my husband's a business owner, and we work all the time. Usually I'm home and getting her situated by a decent time, and he gets home about 7. So it's time to go to bed. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it is very overwhelming, but it has to be on the front of your mind all the time. Hey, Dr. Dina. So make sure that you tell your children that they can't have friends over. You don't need to be going to your friend's house playing cards. You don't need to be just stopping by checking on grandmama if there's someone that lives with grandmama. You don't need to just be visiting Auntie Sue. You don't need to be going anywhere, but if you have to go to work and come on right back home. Okay? Go to work, do your ritual, come on back home. Okay, guys? So, and then like I said, reassure your children. Do daily affirmations. And make sure that they're reading daily, they're meditating. Set up new systems. This is a time to bond with them. We've been exercising every single day. I don't know the last time I exercised every single day, but that's a part of our schedule, and we kind of try and stick to our schedule. Exercise and encourage. Oh, lastly, encourage your children to use their school stomachs. They will eat all day long. They will eat all night long. I had to tell myself to use my work stomach. I'm like, why am I so hungry? I can go all day and not eat at work, and it's 10:12, and I've been up since 8:30, and I need to eat a hog almost. So be mindful of that. So make sure, guys, today I wanted to just bring you on and talk to you guys about what to tell your kids about COVID-19. Make sure to, one, listen to them. Listen to what they've heard. Listen to their feelings. Reassure them in their feelings, but also give them facts. Go to the CDC together, cdc.gov together. Go out there and talk about what is actually true and what's not. Next, educate them about germs. I'm going to list some resources in there. They can see you. I'm going to list some resources in there for you guys about if you have younger kids. PBS has some resources to talk to them about what happens when you're sick and how you should govern yourself when you are sick. So we want to educate them about germs and how we're going to cough. How we're going to do it. Dab on that cough. I don't see you dabbing. Dab on that cough. Teach them to dab. Teach them to dab on that cough. Social distances is not punishment. Set a schedule with your kids. Make sure they're reading. Make sure they're doing. We've learned that Zoe loves art. She does an art lesson every single day by somebody on YouTube. YouTube has become our friend. YouTube has helped us with science. We're doing reading together. Yes. And so make sure that you're doing a schedule during these social distances. And if you see your friends out in the neighborhood, don't go hug them. Don't go kiss them. What we do to our friends when we see them? We're doing air kisses. Oh, she waving. She said we just waving. We wave, but no, we have to pull her coattail because she just as extroverted as I am. And you want to touch. I want to touch everybody. That means missing church too, guys. That's a hard one. You know, I found a lot of solace in church. I love to connect. I want to hug everybody's neck. This is not the time to be hugging necks. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know who has what. Everybody has to treat everybody like they got coronavirus unless you live with them. And then you still be leery of them if they're coming in the house, even if they live with you. So social distancing is not a reason to have a good play date, okay? Keep your distance. Reassure your children. Love on your children. Do daily affirmations. Encourage scriptures. And pray daily, guys. This is a scary time. Hey, Darlene, this is a scary, scary, scary time. And lastly, exercise. And no, ma'am. They don't want to see your tongue. Exercise and encourage them to use their school stomachs. Okay? So this is Dr. Kre. I want to leave you with those. So next time I come on, we'll do a part 2 to this, where we'll talk about some ways to keep your kids engaged during this time. I hope this has been helpful. Share it to everyone. Love on your kids. Thank God for this pause so you can have time to learn more about them, to love on them, to encourage them, because we just go, 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 go. Anyway, I'm Dr. Kre, and this is... Who is it? What's your name? Okay, she don't want to tell us her name.
My name is...
Your name is what? Tell them your name.
My name
Don't clown. What is your name?
My name is Zoe.
Zoe. Okay, her name is Zoe. And I'm a board-certified family medicine physician, and I specialize in helping everyday people live healthier, happier, whole lives. And I want to bring you this segment of the Dr. Kre and Me show to help you learn how to survive through social distancing and having to deal with all of this personality. Y'all pray for me. Anyway, I'll be back on next week. We'll talk more about how to encourage your kids and how to help your kids. And I want you to live healthier, happier whole lives, because when you know better, you do better. Talk later.